What is going on, you guys? Riley on Gemmy Inflatable Fans 98, and I got a really awesome video for you guys today. This is my completed 2023 Easter display. Now, like I mentioned in my other display videos recently, this is kind of the same setup that I did last year. You know, some new additions this year, as you guys can see, and one that had to be retired from last year. Hopefully going to be getting a couple more at some point for next year, but obviously this is all I have for this year. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Actually, like I like to keep things symmetrical in my display, especially like a display like this. I kind of like to keep things symmetrical, and it's somewhat symmetrical, I guess. I'll kind of explain that in a minute. But yeah, guys, I mean, we obviously have the new 2023 bunny there. Really happy I was able to get that and have this out. We've got the big 12-foot bunny. Love this one. Still probably one of my favorites. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I should say that blue bunny right there is my favorite, but this is probably my second favorite. Just crazy how Gemmy had not released a base fan inflatable in years, and this is the one they picked. Was a 12-foot bunny. I'm definitely not complaining. Definitely really happy they released that. But just crazy to me. It's been so long, and then they released that, and yeah, it's awesome though. So I showed you all those ones here. Now we get into the little ones here. Now I do have that He Is Risen sign. I don't know if I mentioned this last year, but the fan is broken on it. It's not the adapter, it's the fan itself, and I have not replaced the fan on it yet, and I wish it was out here. But that is one of them that I've had for a while that I haven't been able to put out because of that reason. So of course we got the Peeps bunny here. Love this one, not Gemmy. The rest of them are Gemmy though. We've got these two right here, the Easter egg for 2023 and this 3.5-foot bunny for 2023, both new. I did want to do reviews on these, but I wanted to get all my Easter stuff out, and I've just been kind of lazy with making the reviews, and I wanted to review both of these, but again, like I said, I wanted to get all these things out here and have it done with and out, since Easter is pretty close. And then up next here we've got the 3.5-foot boy, Easter bunny boy, I believe it's called on the box, and then the Happy Easter sign. A couple of blow molds here. Like I said, last year I had both of these out here, maybe in opposite spots, but I didn't. This one had a light in it, and I never used the light in it last year because this one didn't have a light. This one still obviously doesn't have a light. I'm gonna need to get one for next year, but wanted to keep these guys out here just because I have plenty of blow molds for Christmas, and I just don't use them because of the wind up here. But weather's been pretty calm, and these ones are a little easier just to take in and out if I need to, if the wind gets bad. Whereas for Christmas it'd be a little bit harder because I'm, more for Christmas that, again, I just don't use. And then over here, guys, we have this Easter bunny. I believe this one came out pretty recently, within the last 3-4 years. I believe this is or maybe this was the one that came out last year, but don't take my word on that. With the big bunny, I don't think so. I think it's either last year or the year before it came out, and I believe they re-released this one last year. I could be wrong. That's just what I'm pretty sure. And then we've got this Easter chick here, banner. There's supposed to be a banner on it that says Happy Easter, but the stitching came undone, so sorry about that, guys. I had to pause the video there. But yes, so like I said, the stitching came undone on this one, and I might as well just take the sign right off of it. But I do really like this one. This one's kind of like within the last 10 years. This one's a little older than the rest of these, with the exception of the blue bunny. But like I said, guys, I like to keep things symmetrical. And now that I'm looking at it from this angle, the bunny should be pushed. My OCD is kind of getting me with the bunny should be pushed over that way. Yeah, for the most part, we got a chick, a bunny, and an egg. Then we've got the two Easter ones in the middle with the two blow molds beside them, and then again an egg, a bunny, and a, not really a chick, but you kind of get the idea. And then the three big ones in the back. Like I said, guys, I really do, I do want to get some more for next year. 2 of them being on yard inflatables. I think I said that last year. I was planning on getting a couple from there, but I just never did. And I ended up going with, you know, this bunny instead. But pretty happy with how this turned out this year, guys. Don't mind the dogs in the background. Pretty happy with how this turned out this year, guys, honestly. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, the lights are on now because the dogs had to be let out, but there is that Easter projector like I usually do, and then I have a kaleidoscope next to it to kind of light it up and give it a little more character, like I did last year and years past, I should say. You know, with all my kaleidoscope lights, I never put them in the right spot when I put things away, so I can never find where I left them. So the one that I usually use for Easter, I just haven't been able to find in the last couple of years. I have so many kaleidoscope lights. I just buy so many of them on sale after Christmas and stuff that I have so many I just don't use, and they just get put away in boxes and then I can't find them. So I'm gonna have to try to find that one for next year. But yeah, guys, 2023 Easter display. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Riley on Gemmy Inflatable Fans 98. Like and subscribe.